What's up? What's up? How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. We're just doing a recap video. Excuse me, I recently got to go visit the Bay Area. I got to go to 924 Gilman. I got to see some punk bands, hardcore bands, whatever you want to call them, play at Gilman, and it was awesome. So I wanted to get on here and talk about it for a little bit, show you guys what I picked up while I was in the Bay Area, and just kind of give my review of the trip, the cities, because I went to Oakland and San Francisco, my review of the club, the venue, and just my overall thoughts on the trip, man. It was, first and foremost, dude, shout out to Nitty for driving me around a bunch. Shout out to Kevin for helping me have a place to sleep. Without those two guys, the trip would have been far less exciting. Plus, I got to hang out with them the whole time, and those are my buds. So, yeah. Okay. I don't really know where to begin on this. I guess I'll start out by just kind of giving you a rundown of what happened. I'll make it as quick as I can. Then I'll show you the shirts that I bought and something that the venue gave me, and then I will show you guys the records that I picked up. And yeah, we'll wrap it up. This won't be a long video, maybe like 2-3 hours. No, I'm kidding. Probably somewhere in the 30-minute range, I would imagine. But feel free to say what's up if you got something going on. I'd love to hear from you. Let's see. Oh snap! That's a video that I need to watch. All right, what is going on with my phone right now? The only way I can get in the chat is doing it on my phone. It's really aggravating. So give me 1 second. I'll do that. What's up, Skrelly? What's up, Alex? How y'all doing? Glad to see you, gents. Make sure you guys like. Anybody watching, give us a like on the video, please. Dude, we're like 75 people away from 13,000, so we're doing well. Thank you to everybody that's helping, hanging out, and welcome to all the new people. This is great, man. Great. Good times. I got this Ensign song stuck in my head. Anybody listen to Ensign? Great band. Okay. Hey, what's up, Julie? Yeah, I don't usually do them until 8:30 at night, so hope you're doing good, Julie. I'll see you tomorrow at some point in the afternoon, hopefully, unless you have something else going on. Okay, so the trip overall, like the flight, I hate flying, but I had a decent flight on the way in. San Francisco and the Bay Area. Let me see if I can pull up some pictures. Hold on, I have a bunch of photos. Well, I don't know where I put it, Alex. It's somewhere around here, but yes, I did get it. I mean, I love that. I like it better than the actual release version. But yes, I picked it up. I got a couple copies coming for the shop as well. So, but I bought one right before you sent me that. Somebody else sent me a link to somebody selling one on eBay, but different color vinyl. So I picked up that. So now I have white and red vinyl, and I'm just super jazzed about it, bro. Anything Rancid related, I'm down. But yeah, thank you for the heads up because I got some for the shop, which is really great because I would love to have something for my store. Something like that for my store, excuse me. But yeah, thank you for that. Without you, my customers wouldn't have that available. Okay, let me see if I can pull up some photos real quick. I should have thought about this beforehand. I apologize. Let's see, what is the picture for? That's the punk rock review. Image, what's that? That's this. That's that. Okay, we'll have to just add images then. Okay, here we go. Travel. There we go. Big area. All right, dude, check this out, man. Hold on, that's a gigantic photo. So, like, I never got to see stuff like this before. I've never seen bridges like this. I've never seen, I've seen the coast, but I got to see it from LA's perspective, which was cool. A lot of these photos I took in Nitty's car, so you'll see like windshield stuff on it. Sorry. But dude, shout out Nitty for hanging out with your boy here. It was tight. Let's see, we got that. Let's see here. Oh, I got a picture of Alcatraz too, which was pretty cool. Just look at this stuff, man. This is cool, man. It's pretty out there. And I'm gonna do. So me and Nitty and Javi, we did a 1 hour podcast at this venue. So I got a bunch of photos and a bunch of video of us driving through the city. What I'm gonna do is it's gonna be a couple of weeks before it's up because it's gonna take me a while. But I'm going to do a thing where it's like the audio of us talking with the video of the city, and then I'll have some parts where it's video of the city and some music, stuff like that. There'll be video of us talking too, but like I'm gonna clip in like video of the city. It's gonna be a cool thing. It's gonna take me a while to figure it all out, but it's gonna do like a straight up vlog style video podcast. I'm hopefully this works. I got some ideas. I'm trying. I'm working hard on this stuff, so hopefully everybody will watch it. Who knows, man? People are weird. Look at this one. Dude, look at this. It's so crazy looking, dude. I need to edit some of these photos. These are all raw photos. None of them are edited yet. Yo, check it. Let's go. Shout out to Ren, the dog. Ren is awesome. That dog is super rad. Look at my chipped tooth. Shout out Baseball Bats. Dude. Let's see. Dude, look at this. How insane is this? Yo, this is so crazy, bro. What? Gilman, baby. See this poster right here? I don't know if you can see my mouse moving over or not, but that poster's in my possession now. Although I'm giving it to my friend. But I'm going to make a copy for me. Let's see what else we got. Dude, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool looking. How awesome. Dude, if I lived near this, I would be wasting so much gasoline. I would just be driving around looking at this stuff. I'm a dork, bro. I love it. Let's see. Oh, I need to get on my other phone. I got way more photos on my other phone. Damn. All right. It's okay. I don't need to just keep showing. You guys know what the Bay Area looks like, I guess. Cool city, man. Very cool city. But yeah, so the city was awesome, man. I got to travel on these really cool bridges. I got to see like just interesting hills with all these houses on it, stuff I've never seen before. And like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how much did I enjoy just the city? Dude, like 9.5, dude. It was awesome. The people there were so nice. Like we went to this coffee bar. I had an Americano, which I don't drink coffee very often, and I can tell you, it was a lot. I was like, it was like freaking me out. But the guy that was the barista there, I had on like a neck thing where I can hold my phone on it, and he's like, "Hey, is that a camera?" And I was like, "Oh no, it holds my phone though." I was like, "I vlog stuff," and he's like, "Oh, dude, cool." We started chopping it up, and I was like, "Yeah, I went to Gilman last night." He's like, "Oh, cool. I was at that show." I don't know, it was cool, man. Had a good experience. Got to have a piece of pizza from Whole Foods, which I know it sounds weird, but I like their pizza, and I don't get to have it very often, so that was cool. While we went, it was next door to this coffee place, right across the street from Amoeba Records in San Francisco. Shout out Amoeba Records. I actually kept the bag from Amoeba because this stuff is cool, man. Traveling is cool. I never got to do it as a young person, and I'm very grateful for the opportunities I'm given now. And shout out to dude 1234 Go Records in Oakland. Let's go. It was so dope. Also, Issue 2 is in hand currently. We'll be shipping out after the weekend. I have to get caught up on a lot of work stuff. So Monday, these will start shipping out. So anybody that has these, they will be shipping out on Monday. Maybe Saturday, but likely on Monday. I still have a few available. They're on the web store. Linked in the description if you're interested. Shipping in the U.S. is included. Also, the label's doing really well, but we need people to go check out our Bandcamp. It's linked in the description. This video is currently being brought to you guys by 31 Records. We're going to be doing some new things. We got some stuff on the horizon. We just put out a new CD for Petty Treason, a CD for Poppers, a CD for Bullshit Detector, and I'm working on a cassette tape for Vile Enemy. And I'm doing a split 12-inch record with Valhalla Cinema and Lonesome Haunts coming out at like the end of the year, like February maybe. Like we're going to put it out anyways, it's coming soon. I think Bullshit Detector is fixing to start recording a new LP. So we got a lot of stuff in the works. Shout out to Mark Rainey from TKO Records. He's been helping me a lot with things and getting in touch with people. So good stuff on the horizon with the channel and the label. So yeah. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've lost hella weight. I feel great. I've lost like 12 pounds, man. I feel awesome. Champ shit, boy. All right, back to the review of this beautiful, beautiful city. So, okay, check this out. So I was with Nitty and Kevin from Valhalla Cinema, who went out there with me, which was so dope. We go out to 1234 Go Records, and we walk in, and I think Nitty might have said, "Yo, I think that's homeboy from the Belltones." Behind the counter, and I know their music, but I don't know them visually. So I was like, I'm not sure, I don't know. So I googled a photo of him, and sure enough, that was him. Right when I'm fixing it, what's up, Ella? So we got Aaron, Ella, Alex, Julie, Skrelly. What's up, everybody? I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you for hanging out. So we're walking in the store, and we see that dude. And right as I'm looking the guy up, I hear the first opening notes to a song that I'm very familiar with, and he was playing Bullshit Detector randomly in this store. And I tell you, the amount of pride that I felt hearing that song. And then like 15 minutes later, he's playing Liberty and Justice. I was like, I gotta go talk to this guy. I have to be friends with this dude. He's got awesome music taste. Yeah, so we go in there and we talk for a little bit. I end up getting his email address, so I'm gonna email Bill from the Belltones and get him on the show. I'm editing up the episode with me and Mark from TKO, so that'll be available probably tomorrow. The Women in Punk video should be up on Tuesday. So expect some good videos coming from the channel. Yeah, dude, it was an amazing trip. The city was great. We did a little bit more walking than I was prepared for. I wish I had brought different shoes, but that's just kind of part of it, you know. Going to these record stores was amazing. We went to one called, let me see what the name of it was. Hold on. Let's see. We went to 3 record stores and then also Amoeba, which I don't consider like a record store. It's a giant place. Let's see. No. There's some good looking places. There's a lot of places that I haven't got to go yet. What's that place called? It was awesome too, man. I'll tell you what, I'll text Nitty real quick and ask him what it was called. I've got my receipts somewhere. I should be able to check those, but it's okay. I'll just text Nitty real quick. It's like Thrill House or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, okay, sorry for the long bouts of silence. I went and picked out some records. Okay, how do I do this? Yeah, let's look at the merch that I got from the show and everything first, okay? I only got 2 things. I try not to buy shirts as much anymore because Amoeba's dope, dude. I don't buy shirts. I've got hundreds of band shirts. And bands send me shirts. Shout out to the bands that send me stuff. If you want to get reviewed on my channel and you don't want to have to pay for like a promo video, then send me legitimate merch like a vinyl record, a CD, a cassette tape, or a shirt, include whatever. I'll review your stuff for you. Hopefully it's all good and I can give a good review. But like you can't buy a good review, but you can pay for a promo video. I'll do a big production. But if you send me something, I'll just review it. It'll be cool. I picked up. Oh, yeah. They had one that I really wanted. It was on blue. It was 924 Gilman, but the Sesame Street logo, and it was on this really pretty blue shirt. But this one was dope, too. But this is a medium, and I'm still fat, so I don't know if I'll be able to fit into this. But I got 3 medium shirts now that I need to try to fit into. They didn't have my size in anything, but they definitely had my size in this shirt. Check this out, dude. What in the world? Dude, look at this shirt. Oh! That is so cool, man. This is what I said. If they have this, I'm going to get one. I didn't know if they would or not, but I was very happy to get this. Red shirts, dude. What's up with that? I usually wear black, dude. Thrill House. It was called Thrill House. Thank you, Nitty. Yeah, shout out to Thrill House Records. That place was awesome. Let me look it up real quick. Let's pull up a photo. Oh, it was in San Francisco, not Oakland. I'm so dumb. No wonder it wasn't pulling it up. All right. Yeah, this place right here. Okay. All right. So this place right here was really great. Called Thrill House Records. When you go in this place, let's see here. Yeah, this is what it looked like when I was in there. I was shopping all over this place. They have shows in there, and it's all run like a volunteer. But they had some excellent albums in that place, and the prices were fantastic. Let me show you what I picked up in Thrill House real quick. I like to buy a 45. What's up, Nitty? I like to buy a 45 for my collection everywhere I go. So I did do that a couple times. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I bought a whole bunch of stuff there. At Thrill House, I bought Dead Years Night Out. This is like a German cold oi band. A lot of this stuff will end up in the record store, by the way. I just like to support other stores, and then I'll just have the stuff in my shop. Canala Real. I don't know if I'll sell this one or not. This has got old buddy from Los Crudos in it. This is a band that Nitty introduced me to that I really love. I picked up this Battery March record, and it was $5, and it was like new. Ah, what's up, Kevin? I got a copy of Walk Among Us that's not $200 for the store, because I always get these like vintage copies that are real expensive, but I always a good modern copy of this is always smart to have in the shop. I picked up Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. I just started listening to this album. I've never been a big Dead Kennedys fan, but I realized how wrong I was recently, so I bought this for the shop. You know, it's not for me. And then I bought Ninth and Walnut. I think this is an incredibly underrated Descendants album, and I didn't realize that this is like old songs, so that's why it makes sense to me. That's why it sounded good, because it's actually old songs. So I bought all that stuff from Thrill House, and Nitty was like, "Bro, you're gonna grab all those?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, I got to." Let's see. Okay. So what else did I pick up? What else did we do? We went to 1, 2, 3, 4 Go, and I accidentally bought the same thing twice, and I figured out how that happened. So at 1, 2, 3, 4 Go, if you watch this video that I have, it shows me listening to, they were playing Bullshit Detector, and in that video I'm holding up a record in my hand. Well, when I walked in the store, they had a copy of this Broadway's record, and Nitty pointed it out. I was like, "Yo, I don't have that. Let me grab it." So I grabbed it, right? They only had one copy of it. I walk around holding it. I buy it. I put it in the bag. And I also picked up, while I was there, 4 7-inch records. These are all important to me for, I would hope, very obvious reasons. Wait, what? I got Count Muscle, brother. What is that? I don't know what that. Wait, hold on. What? I don't know what you mean by that. Anyways, they had 2 incredibly rare Clip 45 7-inches, and since Dave and I are friends, I couldn't help it. I had to buy these. I sent him pictures, and he was like, "Dude, where did you find those? I don't even have those." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm so hyped right now." I haven't even opened them yet, but they're in impeccable condition. Like, I don't know where they got these from. What's up, Shane? But these weren't cheap. These were $40 a piece. These are mine. At least for the time being. And then I also got these 2 Grimple records. you know how I feel about Grimple. Shout out Greg Valencia. He's the singer of this band, is the guy that did the cover for this zine. So if anybody's wondering who that guy is that did the cover, it's the singer of this band. So while we were there, Kevin saw a record on the shelf behind the wall that he wasn't sure if he wanted it or not. It was kind of a high ticket item, and he was doing some research. So the next day he had already flown out. He's like, "Hey, are you going back to the record store?" And I was like, "Sure." I was kind of would love to. And he's like, "Cool. If you go back, could you pick this up for me? And I'll PayPal you." I was like, "Yeah, no problem, whatever." And so we go back in, and there's a copy of the Broadway's record on the shelf, and there was only one on the shelf the day before, and so Nitty was like, "Wait, I thought you bought this." I was like, "I thought I did too." So I thought maybe I didn't buy it. So I ended up with 2 copies of the same record, because that's what happens. But and then we went to. I think I bought this one at 1, 2, 3, 4 Go as well. No. This was bought at Thrill House. I bought this at Thrill House. This is one that it's got tons of songs on it, and I don't know if I have all of them. So I grabbed it. If I got some of them, or if I've got all of them, I'll just bring it to the shop. But I always buy Op Ivy stuff that I'd never seen. Excuse me. And then the record that Kevin was interested in was this one here. It's called The Stalin is the band. It's a Japanese hardcore punk band. They're really good. Okay, then I went to Amoeba, and I really wasn't sure if I was going to get anything at Amoeba. I just wanted to go in there and look around. I walked out with a nice, ridiculous ticket, but once you see what I've got, you're going to understand why. So I found 2 copies of Idol Will Kill. 2. This is a record I've been looking for forever, and it's also somebody that wants this record. So I have a copy for me and a copy for them, which I think is great. But the real prize, sorry, I'm hot. Do I need to get sweatpants on, but it's warm in here now. The real prize that I picked up was I got this Poison Idea Filth Kick EP, first press, mint condition. This one was quite expensive, but yeah. So those are the records I bought. So let's talk about 924 Gilman. That was an experience, man. That was an experience. So walking up to Gilman, I had this weird feeling. I was a little nervous. Yeah, that Poison Idea is pretty sweet score, Kevin. Let's see. Okay. Thrill House. I have to keep my receipts because I have to put this stuff on for business expenses and such. Okay. So when I walked up to the door at Gilman, it was an interesting experience because I was a little nervous. And when I walked in the door, I was filming, and I wasn't sure what they were going to say. But I couldn't not film at least my entrance into the place, right? And so the guy goes, "Hey, are you what are you filming for?" And I said, "My YouTube channel." And he was like, "Oh, rad, dude." And he was like, "Cool, man. Yeah, I'd love to see your footage." So I kind of gave him the rundown on the channel, whatever. And then a little bit later, I'm asking somebody "Hey, can I stand on the stage over there to film the set, or is that a no-go?" And they gave me a media wristband. Now, I know this is kind of a silly thing to keep, but I have to keep this, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to make a little thing. I'm going to frame it up. I've got all my media wristbands. I've got the one. Yeah, I need to lose quite a bit of weight still to fit into a medium. Why? What's up? I've lost a bunch of weight, though. I've lost 12 pounds. I'm 5'7", and I still weigh 186 pounds. That is too big, bro. I need to be 160, dude. Yeah, I've lost a bunch of weight, though. I feel good. I still got a lot of fat here, but It's slowly going away. I look way different in a white T-shirt or without a shirt on. So, um, so I go in. They give me a thing, a wristband for media, and they let me. They thank you, Aaron. They give me the ability to go in and stand on the side of the stage. It was amazing. It was amazing. Dude, that's crazy, dude. I wish I could have seen Operation Ivy. I will say this though, all day today I've been going through and looking at Gilman photos and being like, oh, that's where I was standing. It's really cool to be able to know like what the pictures mean now. It's really, really interesting. Oh, my kids are home. It's really, really interesting. So I'm filming the sets right in between. Oh, was that mail? Sweet. Thanks, baby. Where's this from? Beautiful World Syndicate. Let's see what this is. Y'all want to see what's in here? I do. Where's my knife? Can you hand me my knife? Dude, Jojo's been in here being lazy pup. Dude, can you try to air down a little bit? I am sweating up a storm right now. Just a notch or two? Thank you, babe. I love you too. I'm like 5'8" on a good day. I'm not a very tall man. Okay, so in between Judge and Integrity, I'm like walking around, and one of the things about me that I really appreciate is that I'll talk to just about anybody, because if you don't ask questions, you'll never get the answers you're looking for, right? And so I walked up to I'm like looking around, there's this big glass, like I guess plexiglass, right? But it's this thing where they have all the show flyers that are like happening that week. And there was an Integrity Judge Earth Crisis flyer, and I go up to the dude that's working there and I said, hey man, yeah, my chair is like all the way up, bro. Facts. Yeah. See, look. Wait, that feels weird. Anyways, my feet still touch the ground when I sit up like this. I don't have to be like feet dangling or nothing like that. What was I saying? Oh, I go to the guy that's working the door or whatever. I'm like, hey man, I hate to be that guy, but I traveled all the way from Houston to get here, and I've been wanting to come to this place since I was a kid. Is there any way I could have that flyer that you got in the window for this show? And he's like, oh, yeah, I don't see why not. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, come over before you leave and I'll get it for you. And so I go over to ask him for the flyer, and he's like, hey man, you want the one outside? And I was like, yes, dude. He gave me this one. Now I'm not going to keep the original. I'm going to give it to Kevin, but I'm going to go and make a copy of this, and I'm going to make a small copy as well. So Kevin will have the original, but they gave me this flyer, and they gave me the other flyer that was for the day before. How insane is that, dude? Look, I know it's no big deal to people that are from there, but like, I thought that was incredibly kind to just give me that stuff and not be weird about it and just be super cool. But yeah, man, overall experience in the Bay Area was like a 10. The weather was nice. Now, see, here's the thing though, is the weather could be kind of suck ass sometimes, I'm sure. And, you know, if that's the case, I can see how it would be kind of a bummer to be there, but okay, yeah, this place right here. So this is 1234 Go Records. This bin here on the far right bottom corner is where I found the Grimple records. The far back corner, back where those lights are at, that's where I was listening to Bullshit Detector. This is a great little record store, man. I highly recommend 1234 Go Records. The place is awesome. Probably can't even see this stuff. But yeah, they gave me the flyers. I got a media pass. I'm gonna take the little flyer and make a little like framed thing with my media pass. I've also got a media wristband from Punk Rock Bowling. I've got one from LA Punk Rock Invasion. And I've got one from House of Blues for Less Than Jake Suicide Machines. That was my first like local media pass I ever got in Houston. Let's see. So around here somewhere. It might be in my closet. I have a lot of workspace in my closet, but yeah, man, the weather was really nice. The record stores were amazing. The prices were great. So like the only thing about the Bay Area that I just was like, woof, was like the gas prices and stuff. But like, I mean, that's trivial when you're looking at like how much money do I spend on records? Well, I'll save all that money with gas, by buying records that I want. um, I did a whole video because I was trying to figure out how to get that large flyer home without damaging it. Especially since it wasn't for me. If it was for me, I might have folded it, which I'm glad it didn't. But I went up to the concierge lady at the hotel and I was like, "Hey, do you guys have any like postage tubes I could send something back to my house in?" She's like, "I don't have tubes, but I have boxes." And I was like, "Well, what boxes do you have?" She's like, "I got medium or large FedEx boxes." And I was like, "What?" And so she gave me a medium-sized FedEx box. I made a whole video where I cut this box up. It was easy too, man. And it fit the poster exactly, and I was able to put it in my record bag and get it home safe. So, shout out to Nitty. Shout out to Kevin for making my trip amazing. You said you met Dick Lucas at Subhuman Show at Gilman. Oh, that's cool. That is pretty random that you were at Gilman when they were there. I spent so much money on records, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm going to have to sell some of the records I bought, but it's okay. I really just wanted to support those other stores. You know what I'm saying? Dude, people are funny. Oh, snap. Okay. Wish I would have held on to my old flyers from Hardback Cafe instead of being a shithead. Yeah, I lost all my flyers in a flood, so I had no choice. But I used to have tons of flyers. I had all the flyers of the shows that my band played. We played some pretty big ones. I played with the Murder Junkies once. That was cool. Obviously post Gigi Allen. Has anybody seen that movie? Eli Roth Presents Jimmy and Stiggs. I got a copy on Blu-ray coming. It just shipped. I'm super excited. Yeah, man. Great. Oh. How did I forget this? Dude, I would have been so bummed if I had forgotten to talk about this. So we were walking down the street, and we were walking by a bookstore. And I saw this big thing. I think maybe Nitty or Kevin pointed it out. Somebody was like, "Oh, look." And it was a bookstore. And there was this cart of... No. I saw it, and I stopped us. That's what it was. Because I saw the top book was by a guy named Mickey Spillane. It just so happens that I used to collect these books, and I don't anymore because they all got lost in a flood. But Mickey Spillane is my favorite author. I got 4 old, I don't know what these called, man. They're just crime novels, but $20 for all 4 of them, man. That's a steal. These are all real old too. But this is my favorite author. And what were the odds that they had a whole stack of his books sitting outside? It was awesome, dude. It was so cool to have these. I almost didn't buy them, but I was like, dude, how am I going to get them home? I was like, I have to have these. I got my son, my youngest, a little stuffed animal. I got my daughter a snow globe because she wants a snow globe from every city I visit. And then I got my wife a new journal. And then my oldest, he's very practical. He wanted spicy chips and a pack of gum. So that's what he got. I'm going to try to go to Europe soon, but with the way things are going, man, I don't know. But in 1234 Go Records, Nitty pointed out that they had Comet Bus issues, and I didn't even see them the first time we went. So on the second time we went, I picked up 2 copies. Very excited to read these. I already started reading this one. It's interesting. This isn't what I would have thought. It's like a zine of just storytelling. It's like he's just telling a story. It's incredible. It made me want to do... I'm going to start publishing more of my own stuff, man. I think that's what I need to do because... I write a lot, and I think I'm pretty good at it. Rebellion is what I was thinking, because I've been invited out by a number of bands, and somebody who I think might be the person that puts it on. This one's called Zimmerwald. Postmortem is this one. This is a big one. Jeez Louise. $5, man. Go Comic Bus, bro. That's awesome. But yeah, man, I got some zines. Bro, I try to put money in the pockets of people that are doing good, It's not always easy, but that trip was amazing. That was life-changing bucket list trip. And I'm so grateful that I got to do it with Nitty and Kevin. 2 people that I'm very close to, people that I trust and I love. it's awesome. It was awesome, and I really enjoyed Nitty's dog. He has a cool dog. Yo, it's okay. I probably shouldn't say it. Never mind. I've got a friend going through it right now that I wanted to just shout out, but it's okay. Wait, what? Is it Talk Like a Pirate Day? What are you talking about? What do you mean, Aaron? I don't even know what that means. Anyways, my phone just keeps going nuts right now. All right, yeah, that's the recap, dude. I have, like I said, I have a 1 hour pod that me and Nitty and Javi did at a venue called, oh crap, what is that place called? I have a photo of it. Let's see. What was that place called? All right, here we go. Amoeba. Stay Gold. It was a place called Stay Gold. It's actually like a little barbecue joint that they play hardcore and punk shows at, which is awesome. Javi works there. Shout out Javi. I went to that place. What was I going to say about that place? Oh yeah, we did a podcast there, and so I'm going to take the podcast audio, and I'm going to put that over some footage of us traveling through the city, and I'm going to put maybe some music and stuff. Okay, what? Check your DM before you jump off the EP is. Wait, what? All right, hold on. Let me see. Hold on one second. I don't want this stuff in the video because it'll get demonetized. I'm not doing all that. Yeah, I can't do that. What is this? Blink 182 Italia? In 2021, Travis Barker was expected to release a solo hardcore EP titled Ripped Apart, a project that would have marked his first time on vocals with Tim Armstrong handling guitars. The record was said to include both original songs and covers of punk legends like Minor Threat, Dag Nasty, and Rancid. However, for unknown reasons, the project was never released. Still, the music didn't disappear completely. Over the years, fragments of those unreleased tracks have surfaced, repurposed in commercials Travis Barker appeared in, and even reworked into a Blink-182 song. This video collects every known clip of the lost, ripped apart era. The closest look we have at the hardcore EP Travis Barker almost gave the world. Dang, that's crazy. I'll listen to that in a few minutes. I can't do it on here. I'm not dealing with all that. Oh, I do want to know about this though. That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna get off here. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's 4 o'clock. So I need to go get food, like forcibly shoved down my throat. I guess I'm not really hungry, but I need to. Travis in the comments talking about it in the comments. I don't think he cares. The teaser's out. Ain't got nothing to do with Travis Barker caring. It's not Travis Barker I'm concerned about. I don't think you understand how that stuff works. It's never the band that does it. It's the record labels, whoever's in charge, whoever owns this stuff, and it's not Travis Barker. I can tell you that much. But it's cool though. I'm gonna go listen to it in a few minutes. Do a little more looking into it because I'm very interested in this. I like Blink-182. Transplants are dope. I like the Transplants. Some people don't. Some people like them. Anyways, yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'll be back tomorrow night for the playlist. We'll have probably the Mark TKO podcast up tomorrow, and Women in Punk will be up on Tuesday. Part one. It's like a 45-minute video, part one. And then I'll have the whole vlog thing. It's going to be a couple of weeks because it's going to take a lot of work. I'm currently in the process of getting all the footage put onto my computer so that I can edit it all together. So, yeah, man. Look at Jojo. You want to say hi, big guy? What's up, buddy? Hold on. Just being a lazy puppy. What you doing, buddy? Oh, you're not lazy.